Salute, 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 everybody. Welcome to Miss Parker. Miss Parker, hell, I forgot I was going live. Shit. I'm Madeline. I'm on my cousin's Facebook page just to being nosy. Hey, unavailable. How you doing? Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research and educational purposes, okay? Hey, Morgan. Hey, Big Mama Pooh. Hey, Rhapsody. Make sure that like button, you know what I'm saying, as you come in, okay, or leave out, pass by, whatever. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, and thank you, baby. Capricorn Chronicles, what it do, sister? Rhapsody. This video is for educational purposes only and is based on public available court records. Because this case involves a minor, all identifying information has been removed to protect their privacy. Hey, Carmela. Hey, Venetia. Hey, Callie Silp. Hey, Lola. What's going on, Lola? Hey, Amber. What's going on? Goddess Nicole. TT. Hey, girl. Hey, Nicole Cooper. What it do? What it do? Man. Hey, Samar. What's going on? I hope everybody, hey, EW. I hope everybody has had a blessed Tuesday thus far. You know what I'm saying? I know I have. It was blessed up until a moment, but as much as you try to gain understanding and stuff with this case, it's like you get the new transcripts and you just like every time. Every time. Hey, Martha Cruz. It's been a while. It has. Thank you, Capsis. Thank you. Y'all come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. A lot has happened since I think we last kind of touched on it. I touched on it for a second and then kind of left it like, hey, Latasha Jackson. Hey, 75 Tia. Hey. Hey, Lania. Hey, Stephanie. What's going on? Hey, Q. I am Q. I'm feeling way better than I have been, honey. Hey, Latasha. What's going on, Latasha Boss Lady? Hey, Bunny. Hey, Rishi. Big Mama, Big Mama. Big Mama, too. Hey, T Lady. Hey, Anika. Hey, Yolanda. Hey, Francis. Grown and Bougie. What it do? Thank you, sister. Hey, Sunday. Come on in, pal in, pal in. Don't step on nobody's shoes and shit, though, okay? What? Yeah, big toes and shit be all sore and stuff. Be mindful, okay? Hey, Kim. Oh, praying for you, Latasha. Praying for you, sissy. Hey, May. Hey, Lady Mara. Hey, Miriam. Hey, Angelita. It's okay. You here now. Look in the mirror. It be that word for me, the mirror. Hey, Betty. Hey, Sherry. Let's get to it. Thank you, boss lady. And I do have a goal. Thank you for that, boss lady. I appreciate that. I do have a goal. Y'all help me reach it this time. Help me reach it. Let's help me reach it. Okay? Because one thing I know about a bitch like me, I'm going to come through every motherfucking time. Okay, grown and bougie. Hey, Sonya girl. Thank you. I got the key. Because you got to have a key to unlock shit that people say you can't unlock. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take the key and get in a vault that people just swear you can't get into. Hey, positive sis. Let's get to it. Hey, Deborah. What's going on, sister? This motherfucker here on the screen. This motherfucker here. It's almost like Hey, Supreme Petty. What's going on? I'm glowing, really. Hey, Charlotte. I ain't think so. Think it's the earrings. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Rhapsody. Thank you, Time Warp. Thank you, sister. Hey, T Bay, what's going on? So everybody has covered this case all through the YouTube streets, and it's been an overwhelming ride. We're here now. We passed the October time mark that they said, "Hey, Kenyatta. Hey, Alma. Happy Monday. Hey." We passed the time mark of the first set trial, and boom, the last one just sparked. Thank you, boss lady. Hey, Tootie. Yeah, I do. Okay, Angelita. I think they were so cute. Um, Instead of it brought so much controversy. But at the end, everybody was really on the same page of just emotions, and stuff. Hey, Queen Butterfly, and trying to get to know what really happened. Thank you, Charlotte. Wanting to get to know what really happened to Naziah. That was the underlying thing. Just wanting to know what happened to her. Hearing all the traumatic stuff from a couple of the victims last year. Then Brooklyn comes out with her testimony, and now the last preliminary. It tore me up reading them. I got the transcripts. I do. And I couldn't understand. Yeah, yeah, Kiwana. Hey, Mocha Marley. I love you too, boss lady. I love you, twin. Hey, Candy. Love you, twin. And it took us on a roller coaster ride. Um, it took us on a roller coaster ride that we'll never forget. Even after her trial is over, we'll never forget her name. She'll always be remembered through everybody. Um, Shout out to everybody that covered her case and kept her name alive despite the deflectioners, people that was trying to, you know, act like they was Popeye the Sailor Man, and "Oh, you can't get this and you can't get that, and I did this and I did that." Well, proud of, but moving right along from that, victim after victim, name after name. The September transcripts was already mind blowing with two new victims that had no court numbers, no court dockets. And it was like looking at the dates and the times was like, what the fuck? Hey Nisha sis, what the fuck? These is 2012s, and another one, boom, they was back to back 13, well, 14 and 15 and 13, and it was like, what? A child that didn't never get to grow up. Protect our children, man. Gotta protect our children. Not only protect our children, but the system that has been set up around this baby has been so corrupt, so unfair. So let's get to this video and let's talk about the transcripts. The last preliminary. Um, yeah, Lola. When it's time, it's time. You get what I'm saying? You gotta sit back and shut the fuck up and let you know what I'm saying? Let people talk and lie on you sometimes. Shh. You know? Hey, Miss Italy. Break the broken system. Yeah. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you. Let's get to this video. Shout out to my baby Shanitra Speaks. Y'all drop her link, please, in the chat.
So I think it would probably make sense to schedule one final pretrial date before our trial. In the event of potential resolution of these cases, thinking at least 3 to 4 weeks before the trial.
He said they want to do it 3 to 4 weeks before the trial. It said attorneys will make one final attempt at resolution before the case proceeds to trial. A plea deal remains under discussion as prosecutors didn't set a deadline for Jarvis Butts to accept the plea deal. Now, JJ went to court and she definitely put that out on her platform. Again, can't take away from work that's being done. Hey, Simply Me Sis. Can't take away from work that's being done in the name of this baby, because that's what we're here for real. A plea deal was set to where they was taking some of the SA charges off, dropped it down to a second degree. And I was like, what? Hey, Tanika. Okay, Miss Italy. Period. Hey, Justices. They dropped it down and was taking away these babies' voices. Taking away Kim Worth's. You was a crafty throat gobbling bitch. Y'all don't have to agree with me. That's my thoughts and opinions. You was a crafty, nasty, throat gobbling bitch to use these kids that already is scared, already traumatized, young, fighting demons that they didn't ask to be brought into their life. And you use their testimony all but to throw it out like their voice meant nothing. Y'all know how hurtful that is? Y'all know how hurtful that is? Yeah, with her funky ass. To throw their voices out for what? These quiet motherfuckers. They've said nothing. They've said nothing. Hey, Chosen Gemini. They've said nothing. They've said like frogs on a log. Gave us nothing for this baby. And these victims come and he gets the hottest face behind the mask. He gets to shelter his existence from the victims that have to come in and be scared and open old wounds that they don't know why they was taken advantage of. The youngest one of four didn't know why she was a victim after he just touched her mother, pleasured her mother. Well, she pleasured herself because he wanted to pleasure the child. Then we get his own daughter, the first one, that said that she was excited to finally see him after being locked up most of her life, only for him to get out and victimize her. And all did her testimony. See, it was certain things that was said in her testimony that y'all got away from. And I get it for those that was like, well, they was just trying to build a case to get him for red rum. Nah. It's not to me. Because my thing was, we just gonna skip right past that shit, what she just said about knowing that he was a victim. He was a suspect before it ever hit the news or anything. We just gonna okay. All right. Is this just about Jarvis or is this about Naziah? Because we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her. She's included in this story. But no. They wanted to skip past when she got to talking about Naziah and Jarvis. Yeah. Hey, Kiki. Hey, Miss Loki. I was like, wait, let's go back. She said a lot of stuff that pertained to Naziah. Not just him being a monster, but she said stuff that had to do with Naziah that I was like, look, can we get back to that? Let's go back to the first time. Then we had her cousin testify. And she said some things that they just gonna skip right past the shit when Brooklyn got to testify. Like, wait a minute, go back to what? Oh, we're gonna skip past that too. Okay. To Kim Worthless coming in making broken promises with her thick tongue having ass. We know for a fact that Zareth was the father of the Naya Harith's baby. So, bitch, was you gossiping or was you know what I'm saying? At this point, you know for a fact how. Oh, they're gonna say before the trial. Okay, okay. Let me be quiet and just wait. And you know, hey Tammy C, hey Veronica. Then she came back with her good thick tongue talking ass talking about other suspects will be charged later on down the line. Roxy put that on a post and I was like, I heard it too. Cause I'm looking at all aspects of the case. I ain't stuck on one thing. And I keep saying like I tell my team, why y'all be stuck on one part of the case versus the whole case as a whole? Everything that's being said and stuff like that. Why are we stuck on one part? I'm like, so other people they always trying to skip over ish. Yeah. She was trying to skip over that part. More lies. That's exactly why some parents never open up about something that happens to their children. Detroit is a perfect example. Yeah. They basically at this court date they saying, hey, yeah, we're gonna leave. The judge said, is there an expiration date on the plea? They said, no, we got another case we want to add to it. You mean y'all want to throw away another voice that y'all want to throw away? Y'all keep saying he slips through the cracks. Well, hell, y'all not watching it now. He feels obligated to do what he's been doing. It's a pat on the back. We want to take some of these cases off of you. What about the kids? Why? Because he didn't, go far and deep with the kids. They don't matter. Huh? Huh? Hey, Trent, what's going on, Bookie? They don't matter. Damn, them babies, their voices. To them children, y'all voices matter so much. We believe y'all. We know it was hard for y'all to go in there and face his ass. We know. And to have to take the bandage off a wound that's been closed for quite some time. And now this time they're not bandaging the wound up. The wound is going to be infected. And those kids will never speak out again. Thank you, Trent. They'll never speak out again. But I want y'all to be the voice for y'all future. Y'all voices will impact the world from people like this, babies. Y'all voices mean everything. The kids told the truth more than the motherfucking adults, and the adults are getting treated with more respect and dignity. I'm talking about if when y'all read these last transcripts, baby, I'm talking about I was so disappointed. But I knew it was a dirty game. And I want that person to know your voice is so strong. You was already shut up once, but you don't have to shut up anymore. We know you told the truth. She told the truth. And the defense try to turn into her baby like piranhas. But let's finish this clip and we'll get into
it. Is that fair?
I think so, Judge.
Yes. Okay. All right. So if you all have your calendars handy, why don't we get our next date? It'll be final pretrial date. Mr. Makepeace or Mr. Lee, are you putting an expiration date on the offer that was extended?
Judge, given that we are still in discussions, not at this time, and in anticipation of adding that last case that was just outed over to that offer, so no notes.
That Friday, January 30th date is a date that is pretty wide open currently on your docket.
I think keeping it on the January 23rd and just make it work with our schedules. I'll also be in trial, but on the lunch break, just because I don't want to go too close to the trial. Given the, if it possibly a resolution on that date, we would have to start. We would want to know sooner rather than.
Understood. How many potential witnesses are you anticipating trial? What's your best estimate?
Judge, I believe we did file a witness list previously. I think there was upwards of 80,
80? Okay, I'm depends at this point.
maybe 3.
Okay, all right.
You said maybe 3 or 8.
That would be 3, correct? So I think it would probably make sense to schedule one final pre-trial.
She said 83 altogether. 83 altogether, Linnea, honey. $83 altogether. He has 3. The state has 80. Shout out to Judge Hathaway, I must say, for being so understanding and compassionate. He was so understanding and compassionate because they didn't want her to be a part of this. Y'all try to shut her up. Y'all try to shut her up because y'all know what that testimony alone. And the fact that, Shannon, you knew. It was said that Shannon was told, and you looked them dead in the eyes and said, I don't believe you. You're lying. But it was funny because when the situation happened, right? Hey, aim at myself. When the situation happened, your words was, did he touch y'all? That's what was said from something that you carried for 9 months. Only to turn around in the same breath and say, I don't believe you. You're lying. Who? Ouch. You know, the second chance. Your second chance rule that you made up for shit like that. Because, see, she was already a sick motherfucker. Y'all can't forget. She was sick. Hey, Tracy-Ann. Can't forget. I think we overlooked the fact that she was a monster, too. You know, wolves smell prey, and wolves smell a wolf pack. And that's what Jarvis did. He smelled that wolf pack, and he found someone that was just like him. Just exactly like him. But you told that person that they lied, and you don't believe them. And the defense took advantage and said she was lying, inconsistent, impeachment. Because that birthday party wasn't in Shannon. That's what it said it happened and started at Clinton Township. And y'all know the saddest part was everything that person's going through. Said every time they turn on social media, that's all they see. They were sick of being questioned about everything. Because when that group started with them, I never got in it. Because I still kind of looked at it like they're children. And let them talk. You never know what a person will say if you just listen. Versus, did you get touched? Okay, and what happened on this day? And what happened on this day? Anxious enough, yes, we all are. But sometimes you gotta let a victim talk and have their way. Because the victim was shut down and was called a liar from the rat piece of shit that carried them for 9 months. You praying that Jarvis takes that plea, ain't it? I know. Yeah, I know. Praying that Jarvis takes that plea so that her and Granny Monster can go on and live their forever life, not caring like they never did, feeling like they got away with red rum, mistreatment, soliciting kids allegedly. But that preliminary broke my heart to pieces. But Judge Hathaway came through and was like, nah, we're not about to do that. This person's mama said that they didn't believe them. So you think that they're going to be able to sit in front of all of these new faces and just open up? I said, ooh, child. Ooh. Ooh. But Jarvis's team was working. The devil was working fire through them. They tried and tried and tried to shut them up again. But Mr. Hathaway said, not today. Not today. He said he didn't even look at her when she came in. I said, oh, shit. He didn't even look at her when she walked out. Matter of fact, he didn't look at her at all. I said, oh, shit. He's very attentive, and I love that. I love that. He was very attentive of the monster in the room. And when that person said they was called a liar, that's what shut him down. It would any person, right? Have y'all been a victim before and been told that you wasn't telling the truth or you wasn't believed and it hurts from somebody that carried you? And only to be attacked by people that is protecting your father now? To say that they're lying is an understatement. And for being set up for Kim Worthless' own private gain is crazy work. These kids did not deserve that, none of them. But I must say, y'all was worse on this one than y'all was any of them. Y'all heard me? Being called a liar hurts. Hell yeah. As an adult, it hurts. Yes, Stephanie. Oh, they are, Lania. You know why? Inconsistencies. Lazy people. Not wanting to do their job. Adding on a little bit here and a little bit of there of shit that's just lies. I've been watching it. And I've been saying Kim Worthless saying shit. Take off of this. Take off hers. I mean, that's not justice for anybody. You said you got all of this information and all of this stuff. All of these extra suspects that you know. But when you're protecting and the corruption of it all, it just happens like that. And when you're using these kids as pawns for your own filthy ass gain of a conviction, She's using their testimony, their real life testimony. Thank you, Corbu. These kids' real life testimony, y'all, is being thrown out the window. Y'all been saying this whole time. How did Jarvis and the CPS did nothing and they keep slipping through the cracks? When you got people that are devils and demons too, how do y'all think this is going to turn out? How did we really think this was going to turn out? Adding new victims only to throw them right back out the window. Thank you for coming down. Thank you so much for telling us this traumatic story. Thank you. Yeah, throw that one out. Once he didn't take that, that's supposed to have been out the window. Once he didn't take that for the sake of them kids, which it shouldn't even have been that for him. But hey, I couldn't expect anything less from you, Kenworthy. The judge said, is there an expiration date? No, we're going to put one more case. Let us add one more case and see if we can throw that one out too. But what about the victims? Oh, they don't matter. Just convictions. I'm sorry. Just convictions. Kim Worthless made it harder for them, baby. She's going to reap what she sowed. Yeah. Putting all those cases together, that too. Because the picture that she was painting, the bitch tried to paint a Picasso and, came out with a Dollar Tree painting at the end. It just wasn't brushing right. You should have did the right thing from the beginning. Hey, Yachty Boo. Thank you, Yachty Boo. And all the questioning. Y'all have to let victims talk when they ready. Pressuring these victims isn't going to get you the story or the results you want. You got people. Be quiet, Tasha. Who's the police officer that? Don't say that. It's a lot of corruption. Hey, Wardrick. Hey, Jenny. Roxy said, y'all need to read Jania's stuff. And when I read it, and I seen the little tad bit of... See, y'all be thinking when we read them that I don't be overlooking shit. I go through them bitches about 10, 20 times. Like, why would the police have somebody that ain't on police force or nothing ask this baby anything? Ask how corrupt they are. Y'all was underhandedly telling people to get in her ear and ask questions that they weren't even supposed to be asking, y'all. What's going on? Where they do that at? Where do they do that at? Oh, there. Up there in Detroit with you, Kim Worthless. I'm trying to understand why it happened in the way they did. Hey, JJ. Hey, Tracy. God definitely don't like ugly, but it's just how it went down. Reading it, you like. And then y'all was throwing daggers. Y'all did that on purpose to throw that person off. Yeah, y'all did. It's the trickery and the fuckery in the game for me playing with these kids. And I said, damn, jeez. I said, jeez, what the fuck? What's really going on? Who sent you? Was it really the police officers or a family member? To question outside of anything else. Y'all supposed to bring them in a room and talk to them, not then you go and you ask her what happened. For what? Thank you, Jordy, baby. Those are the questions that need to be asked. Okay, Jordy, you get better. Yeah, they doing a whole lot of underhanded shit that people don't recall now. The defense like, I don't see a record of that. So then find out who the fuck did it. Find out who the fuck told that person to get in that person's ear, that child's ear is what I'm saying to y'all. Since y'all don't recall and don't. Yeah, y'all never got notes, boy. Y'all motherfuckers don't never got notes, handy dandy notebooks or nothing. Who Lola? Who's he, Lola? I was reading disappointed, crying, head start hurting, and everything. I said, y'all are sick. Y'all are sick. Y'all are sicker than the shit we reading. It's sick. I'm trying to understand what's going on. Any references involving a minor have been fully redacted. Names, identifying details, location, and personal information have been removed or replaced to protect privacy and comply with applicable law. Thank you, Alicia. They being messy. I said it is Kiki. I really couldn't wrap my head around everything that was being read today, but I was like, okay. Just calm down and pray for them. That's all we can do right now. Pray for them kids. The children was the only ones who told the truth. All the adults committed perjury in some type of way. I'll keep a notebook because I write songs. If I need to write down something, I will turn other pages, find a blank. Girl, the notes that's been taken for this baby's case have been so disturbing. Hey, Karen. Thank you, Peaches, baby. This last one, it's like they enjoying the case. Yeah. Lola. It's crazier than that. And you know what, Lola? Could be, Lola. Lola, you right. I ain't think about that. I'm just trying to understand. I can't say too much. I ain't never think about that, Lola. Yeah, Anika, for real. It's crazy to me they took an oath to protect our children. Yeah. Hey, Lexi Pooh, love you too. They not protecting these kids. Kim Worthless could give a damn about these kids. I feel so bad for the children. They wanted to throw out most of the cases and knock it down to a second degree. Knock it down and knock all the voices that have been here. Thank you, Shalana. All the voices that's been heard thus far. I've been saying, we don't believe you. That's what y'all doing to them kids. Making them go in there and sit in front of him and put their story out there and shutting them down and throwing it out the window like their story didn't mean nothing. It means everything to Naziah. Because she's one that didn't make it. So those kids being a voice that she's no longer here to use, goddamn y'all. They will mistreat the lambs to protect the wolves. I hate this world. Yeah. It was sad. Because I said y'all didn't want that story out because it was going to shut everything down. Y'all want to let people off the hook. Y'all want to let the fact that the Mimi knew off the hook. Because it was told. Yeah. That she was told. And called him a liar and told him, I don't believe you. That's told. Not sold, told. But again, hey, you guys, walk around. You guys did it. They did that. They did that. Yeah. I mean, ain't that what we doing? Giving rounds of applause to let them walk and say nothing's going to happen to you guys. I got y'all. Protecting some that are monster. They made these kids feel like they cared about them for them just to get on that stand for nothing. For her satisfactory, Stephanie, of a conviction, period. Look at it in all totality. That was for her. Y'all, we just had a 16-year-old girl unalived by her mother and stepfather at the... Yeah. I seen that. But where we go from here, y'all? Where do we go? Because it used to be the anticipation. She said they victimized all over again. Definitely. It's like a pat on the back. Absolutely. This world is so fucked up. Absolutely. He in the cell rubbing his hands like Birdman. Let me see what they can come up with by January. Hey, Gail. Let me see what they can come up with by January. This case can only go deeper to hell. That's not justice for any of them. Kim Worthy, what made you come out and make promises that you knew your ass couldn't keep? Do you just like to hear yourself talk or just feel like you're the big bad wolf of Detroit or what? Because at this point, I never take nothing you say serious. Because if I go back to London Thomas's case, the man said that he told you guys in April that he moved that toe. Only for y'all to go and make an arrest and we're supposed to be like, yes, finally, like. And then it's always second degree. Hey, self-made, what it do? Hey, Quintani. You know, she said she know what's been going on. That's it. She likes to hear herself talk and make promises. Lock up black men for no reason at all. And then give them access to get out of jail free cards. Thank you, need plans. Free get out of jail cards, you know. Hey, Mona Lisa, thank you. Because this is almost a free get out of jail card. Leaving what on the table? For what? Till January. Because y'all fucked up, right? Y'all got real comfortable and sloppy. Detective Shannon Jones wasn't doing what the fuck she was supposed to do. Y'all had to thumb back through the pages of y'all notebooks because y'all know that the preliminary just didn't sound too good. Everybody was all over the place. There was a lot of Lil Woody going on up in that motherfucker, wasn't it? I don't know. I don't recall. I don't remember. Did you remember? I don't recall. I don't know. They should have. It wasn't nothing left in the preliminary but a lot of questioning. Like what? So y'all didn't check the lock. Y'all didn't know she got a locker. He pulled 2 kids in the whole school that probably didn't know and say, "Hey, come here, come here. Yeah. Shit, I don't give a fuck. I'm trying. I don't give a fuck. I'm talking to these 2 kids. They don't say nothing. I don't give a fuck. Shit. What? What? Stayed on Latricia for an hour, asking her about the relationship. You asked her was she just a you know what I'm saying, a layup. She said, yeah, y'all. How you feel about when he lied to you about other women? And how did that make you feel? I would be angry. I thought she was a slide. Didn't I just say she was a slide? What are y'all building her? Why did she allow him to get her car? Something he's never done. And she said she had another car. That she didn't drive that car, but her ass stayed up and said he didn't bring the car on time. But she waited for him because she had to take the little boy to school. That's how she know what time he got home. Wait, what are y'all listening to? What the fuck y'all they saying? Oh, let's move past. Okay, let's go past this. How did you feel about him cheating on you? Like, how did you feel about all the other women? Wait a minute, we're not going to move the goalposts now. We got okay. I mean, the performances was unfucking believable. Shit was being said that I was like, nah, can we go? Oh, y'all want to go back to that. King not making it at home while being on the teether. I mean, the time slots was all over the place. Like, yeah. So, okay, we're going to skip right past that. To him saying that they was saying that they can call his probation officer about not getting home on time for the teether. We're going to skip past that. We're going to skip past Shannon Jones saying that the shoes wasn't tested to the woman that did the DNA. Said she didn't find nothing on the shoes when they ran the DNA. Wait, we're going to, did y'all test the shoes or not? Y'all, okay, we're not going to worry about it. Let's move past it. All kind of shit that y'all can go back and pay attention to and say, wait, what happened? What? She could have took his car to take her little boy to school. They made it about Jarvis and his woman instead of Jarvis. Yeah. But Morgan, she said she had another car she used. She didn't even drive that car anymore. Don't forget that. See, we can't skip past certain things. All right, Angelita. You praying for you, baby. You get better, okay? Hey, Karen Angela. Hey, Lady Mysterious. Thank you. At this point, it's obvious doing ish right in this case. Yeah, crazy work, Keita. I just didn't understand. And then when I got this last transcript, I looked and I said, what? Now I knew where they was coming at when they was talking about that impeachment. I said, y'all dirty than a motherfucker, baby. Y'all is so dirty. Y'all so dirty. Y'all was so dirty. Y'all so dirty. But hey, who am I? I'm just the onlooker. I'm just the onlooker. Looking at all this crazy shit. Hey, Casino. Hey, Paris. Thank you. Same to you. I'm just the onlooker looking at and seeing how y'all pressed so hard in this last one. They pressed hard. They pressed the gas, baby. Jarvis's people was pressing the gas. Y'all even threw up what was said to another person that y'all can't do that. Because at that point, that's he say, she say. Which y'all need to still find out who the fuck told that person a question that person? Who gives them the right? They supposed to make that person comfortable. That's all they was set out to do when y'all put in a certain position. Not to question a motherfucking thing. But who's the officer that told you to question that person? We just gonna move right the fuck past that to throw it out because it was important. Sure didn't make the mama look good. Monkey, full of bananas and shit. Hey Mercedes. Hey Deshay. I'm just saying, what I read is crazy. It's a point of no return. Because y'all already got your minds made up. Even though I know the state is. It's almost like, hey Keisha, what it do, Key? They didn't ask to be put in that position. I'm not gonna blame them when you work under a corrupt team. They just know that it's not right. How they carried that. They know that's not right. Because y'all got all these thumbnails, all these videos, and all this shit. So why the fuck are y'all throwing anything out? What about the other suspects again? What about Officer James? Are we not? So y'all don't want y'all people to be shown that they fucked up. So y'all want to throw them deals out there and say, F what these kids came in here and told us. I can't let them see the flaws in the police station, the DPD, the CPS already fucked up over and over again. Not only that, hey Jelena, not only that, now they fucked up bad. When I say they messed up bad, y'all, they messed up. They messed up. She said they fucked up so bad they don't even want the truth to come out because it goes back to DPD and CPS. You know they're gonna try to clear their name for anything. They hoping to stay anytime they're ready to throw these victims out like they ain't say shit important. Just like they ain't say nothing important. Pay attention. They threw those victim statements out like they ain't say nothing. Sounds like a cover up. Yeah. Kim Worthless can't afford to let y'all know how much they fucked up. Because a lot of stuff, if we're going to be honest, you know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff is like, that was contaminated. Who gave her, who said she, y'all can just come to people's house and take devices without, man, say, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. But go ahead, carry on. I guess you can there. Something not right, it ain't being. Just my opinion, but watching the interview, Shannon couldn't take her notes right because she had that Jezebel spirit on her. I was watching her hard. Now Naziah ain't here to speak up for herself, to say that what you knew and what you didn't know, but something that you carried for 9 months is and told the truth. Just say that y'all want to get it over with. Y'all willing to take all the cases and throw them out. Just leave one or two. Now you got to take this one. Tell him he got to take this one. They can't look that bad, man. But y'all was on that person like piranhas. And the state couldn't even say shit. Well, you know, we all, Your Honor, you, me, and them, we done cases like this before. We know. What? That's what you got. That's what you got. Judge Hathaway came back harder than the state. Judge Hathaway, y'all, came back harder than the state to where he had to say, this ain't my argument. I said, get him, Judge Hathaway. Y'all need to switch seats. Thank you, SP. Don't stand a chance, Keita. Trade Judge Hathaway seats, cause what he's saying is what y'all supposed to be saying. But y'all know y'all back is so far against the wall, fucking with Kim Worthless. Hey, Susie Q. Come on, Susie Q. All the lies. Don't forget the Border Patrol agent said he took pictures. Then when the defense came, he didn't take pictures. I was told to leave it there. Who leaves evidence there? Why have somebody take a picture to look at the evidence and leave a coordinate for you to come the next day when the scene is contaminated? In a red rum situation. Make it make sense. In a red rum situation, yeah, lead directions and stuff will come. Then if the brother would have never called y'all and told y'all ass and claimed that shoe, would y'all went that day? Huh. Would they have went that day, y'all? What we doing? Hey, come on, baby. I'm just saying. What was going to happen if that shoe wasn't identified that day? How long was it going to sit there? Because your ass is lazy and ornery. Y'all just down there collecting paychecks, not giving a fuck about our missing children. Not giving a damn about the crime until it suits you to look good, Kim Worthless. That's why you jumped on the London Thomas case, ain't it? You needed something to kind of deflect from this. It ain't hard to decipher what the fuck is going on. Kim Worthless picked up the case. I was like, hell, stay on this one. You ain't even doing the right thing per this one. And okay, you need a win. Okay, girl, gone on. At this point, gone on. Pay attention, y'all. When y'all read them, y'all see what I'm saying. When y'all get them and read them, y'all definitely know, like, that's fucked up, dog. This is crazy work. So what y'all talking to people for then? Oh. To make it look cringy, but at the same time using those victims. All right, Rhapsody, be careful, baby. Have a good day at work. Using them kids, y'all. Because if they wasn't, they wouldn't throw them out. They wouldn't throw them out. You know so motherfucking much, but don't know shit for real. Because y'all down there just making shit up. Like you did with that Diddy situation, where officers are becoming unalived and, that's not alleged. It's public records. Fought for Baby Boy Man, didn't you? All that corruption and lives gone. Trying to keep Diddy safe. But you are so against all the shit that Diddy was doing, baby. You can't make this shit up. You can't make it up. Now, you can't serve two gods. Throat goblin worthless. You can't. I know this for factual. You can't. You can't go to hell and heaven too, okay? But stop using these kids. Had my eyes dilated today, so they all fucked up. It's okay, Jacqueline. That's where that more people will be charged came from, because they know they fucked up. Yeah, Lady Marble. Now look at Diddy. You sure are the ones, and the ones that know something Not saying nothing to me. I just was guilty. Yeah. He said in a crooked Memphis police, all of them. We all will never get justice in their eyes. We will always be damaged, lost souls to everybody. Yes, Nikisha. You said that. And Nikisha, you know what's crazy? These kids. Fuck the adults at this point with their good lying asses. We heard so much. Jason May sat in there with a pencil and pen and notebook forever and came back, all right, so you had, okay, with his pen. Stuck on Jarvis having 1,000 baby mamas, wasn't he? Okay, all right. So you had about 18 baby mamas. Okay, all right. And you had about, all right. You used to call us Zaza, huh? Yeah, okay, all right. Get to the courtroom. He don't recall shit. I was like, well, what was all that talking you was doing in the investigation room? What was all that writing on paper and shit in them questions? Where's that shit at? Mistakenly not letting him sign paperwork that was supposed to have been signed. The lawyer said you're not supposed to do it without them. Come on, y'all, pay attention. God is, I thought he was his homeboy for a second. God is. Then we out. Hey, Angelise. Out of the mouth of the babe speak wisdom. The kids them kids is innocent. All children are innocent. Having all those broken homes is not a flex. That's nasty as fuck. I still feel sorry for Janiyah just because she knows that the world knows what happened to her and her family. It's sad read. It's a sad read. Taking notes on Jarvis so-called pimping. Yeah, I mean, got in the motherfucking courtroom and we didn't know what the hell. I was like, so he ain't the one that was in. I'm asking the girls, like, so wasn't he the one doing the investigation? Okay, no, never mind. They got big ass Professor Clump up here. Shit, I'm turning my shit. No shit. Fuck on shit. I'm turning my. I talked to 2 kids. You take notes. I ain't take nothing. Shit, I'm turning. What? So when you retire and you come work that day, you ain't got to work. So what the fuck did you go in for? What did he go in to work for to not do nothing? I'm just asking somebody the truth. Why am I going to work? Because I'm not going to stand around and I ain't going to do shit. I'm not going in. Period. Yeah, he was Mercedes. He definitely was calling him a player and shit. Yeah. Jarvis over here. Yeah, I got, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got a couple What? What type of interrogation is this? It's all chopped the fuck up. The worst interrogation ever. The worst interrogation ever. Like you got to have super bomb ears. You really got to have earphones that's plugged up to your TV to understand anything they're saying to that motherfucker. Absolutely, Tasha. Let me shut this shit down. Hold on. Tasha, absolutely. Absolutely. Just to get a check, hyping Jarvis up about a stable of women, go back to the detective school. A complete circus. I've seen better on Andy Griffin's show. Baby, in the heat of the night. In the heat of the night. It was very embarrassing. It was like, who told anything to make y'all like, that's interesting. You got the grandmother in there. Ain't nobody over here. Everybody on this side. When the judge called her, don't forget when Judge Shabri called her. At the 18 looks around that motherfucker. Ain't nobody in here. Family's over here. He's right here with his lawyers. You know where he is. You got Shannon in this motherfucker, glasses fogged up like she just went through a creek of water. Yes, she's saying lines 2 through 83. Them are you, right? Because Messiah was missing on the 9th, so anything, this is the 10th through the 21st. These are you, right? Realizing Mommy Dearest ain't in the room, her ass was choked up, and I don't know. Oh, no. We not now, baby. Nah, because at Lemon Drop Gate, your ass was speaking good and clear. You and Marquita's funky asses was speaking good and clear about, I don't know why they didn't check that part. But you was, baby couldn't catch a B, a Z, a D, or nothing in that motherfucker. Didn't know how to talk. Hey, TC. And I'm confused now to how y'all even let a net separate the baby as she wasn't even nothing to her. Her family calls her Tuda, but I call her Glamorous. Her family, oh, we're going to skip past that too. Okay, let's skip past that. I took her to school. They said the same thing. You took her to school that day. I took all the kids to school. No. Kim Worthless said the bus took her to school. But let's get past that too. Shannon seen her last, but you took. Oh, okay. What the fuck? There needs to be a civil case too. He needs to be sued for monetary damages. All of that. They're all deaf, dumb, and blind. I'm just saying. And I'm still highly upset at that old lady with her bumped axe ends just lying to her. Yeah. I picked it up with my thumbs. Yeah, put it on the cup. Yeah. No, I picked it up with my thumbs. So, what the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? I didn't know a code. Pocahontas didn't know nothing. Reading like she just wrote the small bus shit. Boy, baby. What was it? What was it? You got George Harrison there, don't know a damn thing. I mean, they should have looked at the locker. I don't know. How are you over? Because we got to remember, Professor Clump didn't even work at the school. He worked at the courthouse. Why did you call him in? Because you didn't want your hands to be dirty. That was supposed to be between you and the other one. Why did you call Professor Clump in from the courthouse on the day of his retirement? Why did you call him in? But we're going to look right past that too. Hey, Terry. It is wrong, Dale. Right, Jordy? That name was a setup, Regina. Did they tell the truth about anything on that stand? Come on, Kenyatta. We got the sister-in-law up here looking like one of the twins off Coming to America. Okay. Yeah, it was about 4:45. Yeah, my sister. She gets home about she gets off at 4:30. So yeah, she was there. It was like 4:45, 4:50, and I went to the I cashed that. We took the car on the 3rd or the 4th. What the fuck? But King said they got it on the 9th. Oh, we got it. Okay, let's skip past that too. Hell, we could have put on the man. I said let us in there. I always said let us content creators get up in that bitch. We'd have lit that shit up. We'd have lit that shit up with truth, real questions that just made sense. Y'all wasn't even like, well, y'all, how many people y'all need in here to getting to the trial, like to get a trial going, and y'all getting the same thing out of everybody. King and this motherfucker rolling around in his chair with a motherfucking broomstick in his teeth. Y'all. Nah. motherfucking 8'5" ass up and didn't see shit. You want to stand up again? Nah, I'd rather sit. Yup. What? Fuck's going on here? Judge Sabree didn't know what to say. Her closing arguments killed it all. Like he was in a set it off reenacting Godfather. Come on, Mercedes, like it was all a joke. We got Tijuana crying her ass off, and then all of a sudden, what'd you say? We went from, what'd you say? I said, what the fuck happened to the tears? But, you get cussed out for doing that. Hey, beautiful yellow, you get cussed out because you're trying to understand what happened to the tears, and all of a sudden, thank you, Sanji, thank you. Oh, thank you, I love you, thank you. Ask it again. What? I thought you was just... But Miss Parker, don't say that because you'll get attacked. Don't be quiet. Okay. That's Gretchen telling me to be quiet. I don't want to get attacked on what did I have been over here. Yeah, I just want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck just happened? Hell, I know I got split personalities, but that shit came out so damn fast. Oh, yeah. KC for sure. The world is definitely a stage. You hear me? It was like, it's ain't great be good. Now we got 80 other people coming to say what? They seen him? We got King not even knowing Nasiah to, it was Nasiah up here. We got the sister saying she called, the baby mama called, said something happened on the 14th, so she called Shannon and said, what's Detective Jones' number? She said she went to see King and said, after King said what he said, she called Shannon. Shannon, you know Detective Jones' number? I thought you got it when the baby mama called you. But hey, who am I? Let me shut the fuck up. Let me not call out inconsistencies I see. It's a problem. They made me mad putting Ponytail on the stand. I mean, you're not even the doctor, and they got a doctor in here talking about shit he don't know about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hell, I could have read the results. He don't know her, but when she get in the car, she say, hey, King, but he don't know her. So I just want to say this to say to the mother. I don't even know if to call you a mother at this point, because a mother ain't gonna never let nobody hurt her cubs. Y'all know an animal protect they motherfucking youngins. Try to go near a cat and her kittens. Try to go grab a baby chicken. Try to go grab a duck's egg. Go fuck with a bird and they cubs. Mess with any animal. Try to get a pit bull's puppy from them. Why they attack. They attack. King lied just because he understand him and Jarvis on that shot. For real, whole mood change. She a hamster, they eat their kids. I don't even think that. You served them up. And you caught them liars. You caught them liars. Even a praying mantis kills the male after having babies. Okay, Corey, you hear me? Go on, try to get a rack of possums, baby, off its back, baby. Because that's what you're supposed to do for your youngins. You're supposed to protect, not serve them on a silver platter to keep them around. I ain't never heard not one animal that hurt their babies to keep a male around. And it makes sense in that kitchen episode when you were saying what you were saying about the pregnancy test. We heard it. Everybody heard it. Sick part is, who was it for? Okay, we beat you. I'm just asking. Yeah, the heels they will protect. You heard me? The hell, you heard me, Kenyatta? Not to serve it up. Hell, I go off for less. I told y'all I went off for less, and I didn't want to talk to nobody that was trying to calm me down. Like, what the fuck are y'all talking? Like, get the fuck out of here talking to me about my granddaughter. Y'all can't tell me shit. They'll tell you, the moderators will tell you, y'all ain't great tell me nothing. No disrespect, but I don't give a fuck about what none of y'all talking about what I told them. No disrespect to y'all, but respectfully, fuck what y'all talking about. I ain't even want to hear nothing positive. I couldn't at that moment. Yet the parents, they allow this ish and then lose their damn minds out of guilt. Start, yeah, she's no mother to me. That's a lady that had a man's kids to keep them around. The DNA test was a disaster. They said a whole lot of nothing. Man, straight attack, man. Why y'all use these kids? That's the only thing I wanted to know, even reading her transcript, is why did y'all use these kids when y'all didn't even have to use their testimonies to do what y'all was doing? Y'all didn't have to use their testimonies to do nothing that y'all was doing. Y'all didn't. Y'all didn't have to use these kids' story. Only to throw it right back out as if they said nothing. Yeah, that's what it is, Tasha Risco. SA is normal to them, I guess. You guess. Smart, are you okay? It's normal to them. That's why I've been saying, like, our normal ain't they normal, so we'll never understand how they even look at stuff when you're normal. Come on, Jordy, period. She's not a mother, she's an incubator. That was just a play to keep them around. Of course. Don't forget at Lemon Drop Gate, she was pregnant too, and everybody was busy looking for Naziah and worrying about Naziah versus worrying about her losing a baby. That would have been your six, though. It's only one her, and she's not coming back. You can still produce. What are you talking about? She's not important? Oh, I forgot. The shit that was said at Lemon Drop Gate was like, what? Because it still cuts deep. Morgan, you hear me? It still cut deep current how they don't give a fuck. And it's like all of these people throughout TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and all these social media sites I don't know about this, screaming justice more than you, your mother, or your sister. The monkey do's and don'ts ain't said nothing. When I see people still crying out for justice for their loved ones 25, 30 years later. No, Jasmine, I didn't get it. You are a 5-star courier whore. Oh, too bad shit. The lawyers are not even qualified to talk to the children. That's what I want to know, Alicia. That's what I want to know, Alicia. How did somebody with no qualifications to talk to this person was able to ask questions? Y'all supposed to ask all the questions, but no, y'all wanted. That's how you know they fucked up, Alicia. That's how y'all know how fucked up they are. When y'all read it and see it, y'all gonna be like, damn, what the fuck they on? How is this even possible? Was it set up like that? I think y'all definitely set it up like that to protect. To protect. Definitely wasn't to throw it out, throw her testimony out. It was to protect. But who and why? Because y'all know that shit's illegal. Y'all know that shit's illegal. Police tell my kid, tell somebody question my kid. What? Police gonna tell somebody go question mine. What? What? Why you ain't? Okay. Let me shut the fuck up. Shannon Lemon Drop story was better than what she said on the stand. Yeah. Can y'all hear me? They need to consider the amount of kids Jarvis had and why and charge him with premeditated essay. Jordy, baby, have you been watching, sister? Have you been watching, Jordy? They throwing the kids stuff out of there like it ain't nothing. You're out of here. You're out of here. That's the girl Cash that came out Mercedes with the recordings and stuff. Over on TikTok a while back. To get a good laugh. It is adjusted. It's sad. It makes me sick. It does. It's sad. It's a sad read. I said, damn. I just cried. I just sat on my bed and just cried. And I said, dang. Like, I just looked up at the heavens and said, I wouldn't even let my kids, I don't care if they subpoena me, I wouldn't. Y'all will never get to use my kid's story for justification to wipe them out. Like, no, baby. No. Y'all don't deserve for them kids to use their voices anymore. Y'all don't deserve to get to use those children's story. Because y'all just calling them liars too. Y'all turning y'all back on them too. Stephanie, that's the whole point. That's the whole point. Okay, she was 16. Okay, I'll get to it. It is, Sanji. Sanji, I'm trying to tell you what I read and know. It was so weird. It didn't even make sense. No, Tiny. No. But I heard enough. I had heard enough for me. I had heard enough, seen enough. Yeah, Queen Butterfly. That's why I had played Shanitra Speaks. When they offered him the plea, they was throwing some of those essays out. And he said, is it an expiration date? And they said, no, we want to add one more case. And that case was the last one. They want to throw right here. That I'm talking about. To take it down a couple notches. Turn it down for them. Okay, we won't do this. We'll do this and we'll take this down. How y'all letting that even affect Naziah? What do all of this got to do with Naziah? She's not here to tell her side, so how y'all knock her charges? But I thought you had everything. I thought they had hours and hours of stuff. Y'all think Jarvis ain't? They take it down another 30 years, nigga might. Give me 20 to 40. Because what's going to change from here to then? The charges are still the same. The kids are still victims. They're still victimized. They're still traumatized. What's changing? They're using these children's stories to strengthen their weak ass case. This about Red Rum. We know Jarvis is yeah. Playing in them victims' faces for sure. Playing in them thank you, Valerie, playing in them victims' faces for sure. They're playing clean up, not for Naziah, for themselves. Absolutely. Absolutely. Nah, Candy. But they are. What about the family that does love Naziah? What about the kids that have suffered in her family that don't get to see their bestie, their favorite cousin? What about her brother? Because regardless how we feel, what about that? Use them babies as pawns. She did. Indeed, Dale. She definitely used them babies. And it's a sad thing to watch, y'all, that these kids are being used. Take your child, for instance, this has happened to. The military started be able to push narrative for paid to mislead the masses, aka us. Precious Naziah, her 12 years on earth was very dysfunctional and extremely sad. For her mother to give her to her grandmother at 2 is just disturbing, and it cost that baby her life. Yeah. You said it. You said it so good, Susie Q. It is. It is. But Naziah, you have people that love you so much. These people all around the world, the people over there with the Justice for Naziah Harris Facebook groups, all those people, some of them don't even come to the apps, but they're there with clips and remembering her face, posting her pictures. The content creators that keep spreading awareness about these kind of situations, educating their people. Like, this ain't just a story to talk about, just to be talking about. It's so much stuff you can take away from this with our children. Being a voice, let them know they have a voice, listening instead of talking to them, listening to them, letting them know, keeping a safe space for them to come and talk to us, to tell us these things. Okay? So, shout out to you guys and all the other content creators chats that talk about it. The TikTokers that talk about it. Shout out to y'all. The Instagrammers. The Facebookers. Shout out to y'all for being a voice. Something that Kim Worthless is taken away from. She's taking away voices to get a conviction. She's taking away voices that we keep trying to bring awareness to let kids know it's okay. But when we got people like her in the world, we'll never end up with nothing good. Always coming here with tears in our eyes and the next RIP and throwing up their color. And that's not what we want. Watch, listen, talk to your children, pay attention to them, get all in their business. And other things, Alicia. Because we have to take accountability too. We have to take accountability as parents too. Not being lenient or nothing with our children. Listening. Watching who we bring and allow around our babies. Background checks. Watching the men, red flags, not overlooking to keep somebody around. Because we not feeling loved and, you know what I'm saying, listening to sweet nothings. I'm good. This has all been eye openers for me because I used to be like that. Sweet nothings will get me going. Selling me dreams. And ain't never a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow or nothing. So this is educational for me. This is eye openers for me. To be more attentive with my kids and what they allow around my grandchildren. It's sad. And he's sitting back on his bunk right now with his hands behind his head whistling. Yeah, nigga, I ain't taking that shit. I ain't looking at the victims. The judge said you didn't look at your home. The judge said that. Shout out to you, Judge Hathaway. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for saying what the fuck the state didn't. He was like, now hold on now. When y'all read it, y'all gonna be like, okay, Judge Hathaway. The state couldn't even do what he did. He said, nah, hold on now. Nah, we ain't doing that. Cause she was failed by her mother. Okay, I said, shit. Yeah, let's go, Judge Hathaway. And they said, you no longer have control. Monkey do. That's what they said. Just like that. They said, you no longer have control. Ooh, wee, baby, that shook me. That's sad. When motherfuckers is in your household, knowing what kind of shit y'all was allowing. Knowing what kind of motherfuckers y'all really are. That ain't us saying it. This is them on paper. This is black and white. Right here. In my email. Your flesh and blood is right here. Where they said that. They sure did. They said you no longer have control over their voices. She's free now. Exactly what they said. I said, oh, wait, shit. She's free. All those demons and secrets are going to be free. Because with good people, and I hope God displays good people around these kids so they can keep being the voice. So she can keep being the voice of the future for these kids and any other victim that ever comes forward or is. They see how bright and free she's shining, and hopefully these kids will follow in her footsteps. They should charge them baby mamas in his fan club for supporting his dirty behavior and taking care of him while he locked up. So much more than that too, Morgan. So much more than that. And don't allow people like that with dark spirits and souls use our kids as a pawn in this filthy ass game that they playing. It's a dirty one, y'all. I couldn't even pay attention to what was said on that behalf because I was too busy looking at the fence. Rip. And I said, damn, right when y'all got this person where y'all need them, y'all shatter their world again. I don't know if y'all like seeing kids' lives shattered, but I don't. They didn't deserve none of this. They came for themselves and they came for themselves in Naziah too. They came to be a voice for themselves and her because she's not here to use us again. I'm still sad. But I did good because I've been crying all day thinking about her. I cried. I said, damn, y'all motherfuckers, boy. And I wanted to tell the parents don't, but then I said, let them be the light for her. Not a pawn in their game, but let these kids be a light for Naziah and the future of the kids that's growing up in their age range and more. Because they're going to make a difference in the future. Hopefully they won't be like us and stay quiet till they're 40 and 50 and taking shit to their grave. I want all kids to speak out and be their own light, not my light, not their parents' light or nothing, be their own. Just not for the sake of this kind of game. Not for a win. Because this is not a win for them. The win, though, is they spoke up. I know I'm proud of them because I didn't have that strength. I didn't have that strength to tell my shit until what 2-3 years ago. So I'm so proud of y'all for being the voice and the light on this case to show how demonic and to show the truth of the cracks in the failed system there. You know? Yeah, Debbie. hmm she said, I commend them for standing up and speaking their truth at an early age. Yeah, me too. And facing their monster, because a lot of us, we speak about it. We don't never face the person that did that to us anymore. We just, you know, in the Zaya, baby, they are shining a light for you in so many ways. They are so strong, goddess. Man, I'm so proud of that generation of kids. Because we losing our kids at that age. They're missing. Nobody's fighting for justice for ours. We are the only way to stop allowing this system to fail us as Black people. Overlooking our mental illness, overlooking our children, being unalive with gun violence, and so much more. But it's going to take everybody to stand up for the same purpose. Thank you, Dior. And that's all I got, you guys. It's enough to make you cry. Yes, indeed. Thank God for courage. Absolutely. Now y'all go enjoy. Keep prayers up for these kids. Hold on, y'all. Stop lying on that child. You must ain't got the transcripts. People get mad when, if you can't read between the lines, it's just sorry for you. Stop lying on something that's available on the news. Stop lying that's on the news for these kids' testimonies to be thrown out. You're welcome, Dale. Sorry. Yeah. Sheila Coates is people like you, whatever it is, Sheila Cock, or Cock. It's people like you is why the fuck Black people are still in a dark space, setting us back 100 years. Coming to talk to me if I'm lying, go start something and put the truth out there. Leave me the fuck alone, you rotten, dirty whore. When you try to educate and put it out there, you always gonna get a here come a demon trying to set you back. Here come a hater that don't like you, want to talk to you. Mad. Sheila Cock is mad. Because I told y'all what I read. And so did some others. Don't think I'm the only one that read it. I share the love. Let that alarm clock sound a little louder so the world soon is awakened. Let the call be lifted amongst everyone so that justice prevails. Absolutely. SP, baby, you heard me? They don't want the truth to be out, SP. They the type that's deflecting and don't want the truth out, honey. When it's right here. They don't want the truth out. And I get it. When you sick, just like, that person, you don't want the truth out. When you ain't got nothing going good and you can't do it like me, you ain't got the keys. I know. Yeah, it's Tasha, every time. Let me see. Let me get to it really quick and get out of here. Y'all wanna go enjoy the rest of my night? I am. Let me see. Almost there. Get through all these emails. 10:08 a.m. Doesn't that say October the 22nd, 2025? I think this says her name on her. Yeah. All these pages that I keep scrolling up. But it's okay, I understand. Get your key. It's not what you know, it's who you know. I would get mad if I couldn't talk to you either. But anyway, girl, I ain't studying unique, baby. Y'all go enjoy the rest of y'all day, man. Y'all have a blessed hump day. Pray for those victims, you know what I'm saying? Stay in Psalms for healing, you will be okay. Okay, Miss K. Your birthday is tomorrow. Okay, y'all. Y'all go ahead and say happy birthday to Lola before we get up out of here, Lola. You enjoy your birthday, okay? And many more to come. Mine is next Wednesday. I'm ready. Namesayers just want your knowledge and stop you from spreading awareness for these babies. Keep going. Absolutely. Just know nothing on. Man, we ain't got to go through all that, sis. My mom's birthday is today. Okay, Alicia, tell her happy birthday. It's almost Capricorn season. Day season's almost over. You welcome. Hey, Shine. Yeah, y'all go enjoy. Stay warm out there. You know what I'm saying? Stay safe. Pray for this. Pray for Naziah and her unborn child. You know what I'm saying? Pray that God comes through. You know what I'm saying? With her guardian angels and change the whole trajectory of this case. You know what I'm saying? Pray for the city of Detroit. Pray for all cities. And stuff. Pray for all cities and things like that. Please. Hold on, y'all. They can't stay away. Hey, Chanel, what's going on? Thank you. Yeah, happy birthday to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all enjoy many, many more to come and stuff. Keep all cities in your prayers. Frazier Baker, who just lost her life, whose son is 2 years old, will be celebrating his Christmas without her Romika Meek's son. You know what I'm saying? Please pray for him. And also, Holly Johnson's baby is innocent. Pray for him, okay, as well. These babies are innocent. They have nothing to do with anything. You get what I'm saying? Yes, SP. You know the devil's at work. Super hard, baby. Super hard. She said Sagittarius gang. Okay, happy belated birthday if you a Sag. Happy belated birthday. Wish you guys many, many more. If anybody else has a birthday coming up, y'all stay safe out there, okay? It's dangerous right now. It's so dangerous. This world is so full of evil, you guys. You know what I'm saying? Watch yourselves going into parking lots of stores and try not to go out so late, but please stay safe with your purses and your items that you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? Even creating things in your home, getting cameras, keeping your loved ones safe. Yeah, Gilbert, you can get them. They're available. But anyway, y'all be safe out there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, stay safe out there. Enjoy your day. Stay warm. Okay. I'm getting out of here. But I love each and every one of you guys. Okay. Thank you so